Hello, my lovely Libras. Welcome to your weekly forecast for March 16th to the 22nd. We're going to see what's happening a week ahead with this lovely deck here, and then we're going to pull an affirmation for you all with this affirmation deck here. So without further ado, my darlings, let's see what's happening for lovely Libras in the week ahead. Here is your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Come on, Wednesday, Thursday. Oop. Let's do that again. Yeah, two cards come out. Here it is. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, dears. Monday, Tuesday, you all have perfect setting. Look how lovely. When I use these oracle cards, and I apologize to, what was it, Free Spirit? What was your name? There's a Libra on here that was very upset the last time I used oracle cards. They did not like it. But I'm using oracle cards, my darling. Next week will probably be tarot. So feel free to watch if you're here, if you haven't already abandoned the channel. But we're doing oracle cards. So when I use these cards, I always encourage you guys to take a look at the pictures and the images, see what's jumping out at you and how it's speaking to you. That way you're able to kind of use your intuition and make it a little bit more of a personal reading. So it says perfect setting, and what's jumping out at me is like she's painting her surroundings. She's creating this this world of hers. Okay, now some of you are going to be in this whole lockdown, quarantine kind of situation. So you may be taking this time to get some much needed organization done. You may be taking this time to kind of take a look at your home and your surroundings and beautify it. Beauty is very important for Libra. You guys have an eye for beauty. You guys have an eye for beautiful things, and you need to be surrounded by beautiful things, and you need to be in an environment that is beautiful. I mean, just looking at this card, it's a beautiful card. The colors, the way the light is captured here, the scenery, this beautiful woman here. You are coming into this sense of beauty. Okay, I also feel that some of you are kind of preparing yourself and trying to call more stability into your life, and you're looking into setting yourself up either where you are now or a potential move, but setting it up in a way where you're like, it's going to be this way for a long time, right? Like you're looking for your sense of forever. And I feel some of you for a long time, maybe you were seeking this with somebody else, like you were looking for your forever person, and maybe you have a relationship now that you know you're going to be with, or maybe you're embracing singleness, but now the sense of forever, you're seeking it more in like a sense of environment, like the environment that's going to feel like your, you know, rest of your life environment or situation that's feeling this is it, this is what life is going to be like. I just heard Arizona. So I think if you have been planning a trip to Arizona, or if you've been thinking of relocating to Arizona, Spirit may have thrown that out to me as a confirmation to somebody out there. Obviously, not every single Libra on this planet is going to feel called to Arizona or be wanting to go to Arizona, but I just heard Arizona. I love Arizona. I'm in Los Angeles, but I love Arizona. Has a very magical vibe to it, a very, very beautiful spiritual vibe to it. You know, so yeah, or maybe you're planning like to do something like camping or RVing or something like that. I'm saying like the mountains and the road here. I do feel some of you are taking some kind of account or record of your life, whether you're expressing it through art or paintings, or doing some writing or journaling. I do feel there's something here of like kind of going back over your life to date, or keeping record of stories or diaries or things of this nature. Some of you, I'm getting a sense or a feeling like finding a box with diaries or journals in them. So maybe as you're organizing, maybe you're coming across like your mother's diaries or grandmother's diaries or journals, or your own diaries or journals, or your kids, if your kids are grown and gone, you may fall upon their stash of like hidden diaries or journals. But I feel there's something here of like uncovering or going over a personal history or a family history or letters, going over old letters. I'm not sure why this card is giving me that sense or that feeling, but for some of you, it definitely is something that's going to be happening in the early part of the week. And it might be giving you inspiration for what you're putting out there or what you're creating. Okay, your Wednesday, Thursday card here, Libra, is amplify your positive emotions. And this is a very, oopsie, I just accidentally punched the tripod here. This is a very symbolic imagery. The way this child, a very small child, we're not dealing with a giant here, we're dealing with a little teeny tiny child. But as they step in the water, every step, every movement creates a ripple, next ripple, like it sends out waves, it sends out waves. And I feel, Libra, something is happening midweek where you're beginning to realize and understand how powerful your reactions are to the people around you. Okay, I've known a few Libras in my life. I've known a lot of Libras in my life, and I really do adore Libras. I love Libras. For some reason, a lot of the Libras I have known are masculine. They're men, and one thing they've all had in common is that they've all had very powerful energy, very strong energy. And they would speak their mind. They would just say something. They would just say it how it was. And so you know, some of you may also have that similarity. Some of you may also be that way. And if you are a Libra who's a little bit more bold, who's a little bit more outspoken, I don't feel that you're going to change that about yourself, but I feel you're going to realize how some people maybe are not quite ready for you, or some people, like, it hurts them so much. So, and you don't mean to, you don't intend to, you know, the Libras aren't like mean-spirited people that want to go around and make other people feel stupid or make other people feel bad. That's not your intention. But you're realizing how your words have an effect on other people. Your actions have an effect on other people. And you're realizing how that effect can, you know, affect your relationships or your interactions, or you're just realizing the overall interconnectedness of like mankind and that whole butterfly effect concept. And so some of you might be making some adjustments, or some of you might, not that you're changing yourself, but it's the same thing like changing your clothes, right? If you were going to go to the beach, you're not going to show up at the beach in like a ball gown or like in a tuxedo and a bow tie. You're going to wear beach attire. You're going to wear a swimsuit, or you're going to wear a t-shirt and shorts or something. You're not going to show up all dressed up. And you're not going to go to like, you know, the nightclub in, you know, flip-flops and sweatpants, you know. You're going to go based on the occasion. And so I feel a lot of you Libras are finding this balance where you're still being true to yourself. You know, you're not like trying to appease others or, you know, change who you are for anybody. You're embracing your authenticity, but you're kind of learning to adapt to the situation or adapt to who's around you at the time. Okay, the same thing, like if you're at the beach in a bathing suit, or if you're in a ball gown or a tuxedo, or if you are in sweatpants or yoga pants, you're still the same person. You've just adapted to the setting and to the occasion. You're mastering the art of this, Libra, without being fake, without pretending to be somebody else, without editing yourself. You're finding a really wonderful balance. And those of you who are in this quarantine kind of situation or lockdown type of situation, you may be having to watch how you're behaving. Maybe your kids are around, or maybe you're watching grandkids or something because the schools are closed, and you're realizing, whoa, like, you know, I kind of have to like watch what I'm saying or how I'm dealing with some people here. Or even you're thinking about your childhood and how your childhood impacted you. I feel that some of you who are parents with grown kids, gosh, guys, there's a new moon coming up, a new moon in Aries that's going to happen next week. And so towards the end of the week, maybe more so around Thursday, you may be feeling this way, some of you. This new moon, even though it's a new moon, it's going to feel more like a full moon, because the new moon in Aries has a lot to do with clearing karmic contracts, karmic connections. childhood and family issues or wounds. And so some of you might be thinking about your own childhood, and you might be thinking about your parenting, and you might be kind of overanalyzing a little bit. Like, was I a good parent? Was this a bad decision? Should I have really sent them to this school? Or should I have encouraged them to do this? Or should I have criticized them for that? And so you might be kind of like wondering or looking at where your kids are in their life, and if there's areas of their life that maybe you're wishing were different, you may be tempted to blame yourself for that, or say, I should have done this or I should have done that. And I feel like what Spirit wants you to know, those of you who are feeling that way, it says amplify your positive emotions. Focus on the good that you have done. Keep in mind, darlings, that even if you have young children, you know, we're born with a certain degree of personality and will. So we're going to make our own decisions. We're going to do what we want to do. You know, it's, you know, parenting is important, but you can be the most perfect parent, and a child can grow up and still have aspects of their life that they haven't quite mastered, because that's their life lesson. That's what they need to learn to do, right? So focus on the positive and amplify the positive aspects of your personality, your contributions, you know, what you've done here on this planet so far. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here is renewal of peace. I think Pisces got this card, but I think for them it was in the middle of the week. It wasn't the end of the week. Some of you may be dealing with a Pisces, or you may be dealing with someone who has Pisces in their energy, in their moon, or their rising, or their Venus. And so here, as we're coming into this 3-day period before the new moon, some of you are feeling that energy, and you're coming into the release, but you're coming into it in a very peaceful way. Like, you're kind of at peace. Like, your way of releasing is going to be coming at peace, or coming to peace with the decisions you've made, with what has occurred, with what has happened. A sense of acceptance. I keep hearing acceptance, acceptance, acceptance. So if you are someone, even if you've been going through some kind of sobriety or some kind of 12-step work, if you've been struggling with acceptance, then end of the week, you might be finding that acceptance is becoming easier for you. Just accepting what is, being at peace with what you've done, where you are, any amends, you know, you're feeling comfortable with any level of amends that you have made. And so your release is coming by just kind of letting go and relaxing. Just relaxing. Like, you know, some of you, maybe like your nerves are just like, like you're just maybe tense a lot of the time, or it might be hard for you to unwind. But as you're connecting with that moon energy, as that moon phase energy is coming in sooner, your releases, you just might feel not tired or exhausted, but just very calm, very relaxed. Like the nerves are finally starting to calm down. You're just like you can just breathe, you can lay down, you can rest, you can sleep. So I feel some of you are going to have some gorgeous sleep, gorgeous, delicious sleep. Enjoy it, right? You might be feeling like you want to go to bed earlier towards the end of the week. You may be sleeping in. You may be having plans of waking up early, but you're finding that it's very hard to wake up early. Understand and know, you know, you're not lazy. This is kind of a part of the way that your body is releasing those old energies. Let's go ahead and check out your affirmation card, my darlings. And as you know, my dear ones, these are general messages. So if it doesn't resonate, check out your moon or rising sign video. And you may also need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do. If you want to click on the Calendly link in the description of this video, you can schedule a private reading with me there. All right, my dears. So let's see what your affirmation is. And your affirmation, Libra, is bum, bum, bum. When I make joy a priority, brilliant ideas will come naturally, support will surround me, and movement will form. So you guys are definitely coming in this unstuck energy, right? This whole kind of ripple effect of everything being connected, you're seeing the positive aspect of that. And so as you're coming into your joy and doing the things that are making you happy, bringing beauty into your life, making you feel relaxed with where you're at, making you feel inspired, you're going to find that your ideas and your inspirations are just flowing to you more naturally, and the universe is stepping up and bringing you the support that you need to move forward with them, to create them, to make them happen. You know, those little seeds of ideas and inspirations are gonna grow, right? You're gonna see them grow and blossom. So, my dears, if you want more of a love reading, you can click on the love readings linked in the description of the video. If you would like to listen to the channeled angel message for March, you can click on that link as well. If you're enjoying the weekly videos and the monthly videos I put out, but you want something daily, be sure to check out Amethyst Angellight on Instagram and Facebook. Every single day I post a message of the day there, a card of the day, and I do a fun little pick-a-card game, so take advantage of that. Posting schedule has been really wonky lately, guys. I'm sorry. I know the weekly videos have been late getting posted, and the posts on social media have been late showing up, but a lot's been going on, moving, taking care of my parents. They're older, and that takes a lot. And the whole coronavirus thing, you know, trying to make sure they're settled and they have what they need, and trying to get settled with the move. It's been crazy, but this week ahead, this is the week that I should be on a regular posting schedule again. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. And if you feel the messages are helpful and you want other people to see them, hit that like button, leave a comment, do the same on social media, because that helps it get promoted. That helps more people see it. And hopefully we can bring some positivity into the days of others in that way as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.